truck parts. So what I have is a bunch of lights. They're all smoked, as you can see. I like the darker finish on things. I want the truck to have a darker theme. The signal lights are kind of weird. The smoke almost makes them look brown, but they're still pretty cool. They're very small and being this dark, they're gonna be lower on the truck where the dark charcoal already is. So there's gonna be a lot of dark colors right there. Not a whole lot to say about them. They're just park lights or side markers, whatever you want to call them, that have been smoked. The park lights are a little weird. They are smoked, but if you look at them, they have kind of a blue tint to them, which I really hope doesn't show up very well because I don't like the color blue. Again, all I have to say about them is just plastic housing. So the stock tail lights have like a chrome bit around them. I like it better with the black. And then the tail light itself is actually smoked. The reverse light is also smoked over. It's like the size of my head, and I have a pretty big head. I don't have LED bulbs yet, but I do want to get some because I think it'll just help the truck look or have a more modern feel to it. And then the actual headlights themselves. So these, along with everything else that I got here, are far from stock. These headlights have LEDs built in. They just plug into the truck like normal. And then you have drastically improved headlights because the stock ones are pretty bad actually. They have a very nice dark look to them. I really like it, so that's what I got. On their website though, they have a far from stock brand and a rigid brand. As far as I can tell, they're the same thing, but the rigids are literally double the price. I'm not really sure what the difference is, but I got the far from stock ones because they look the exact same as the rigid ones. All right, that's it. I'm gonna put them on. It's cold. Alright, so the headlights are in. This is by far the most complicated part of this. They're not that bad, aside from how the headlights themselves are not into the truck. That's a pretty stupid design. But other than that, it was pretty straightforward. So now, the rest of it. Almost everything else is very straightforward. Like the park lights are just 2 screws. Old light comes out, swap bulbs, put the new housing in, and you're done. They're pretty dirty. I mean, they're 30 years old. There's a hole in the bottom of it. I guess that's to drain water. I figured they would have been sealed all the way around. Definitely stuff inside of it. This doesn't seem to hold very tight. That's kind of bad. Yeah, there's moisture on it. I guess I'll run it and see what happens. It's been in there this long. I like Allen heads a lot better than Phillips. They're a lot easier to use. Got to plug headlights in. Almost plugs it on a signal light. I think that's all of it. What was that? Oh. I like that. I really like that. All right. So these side markers go on with some little metal nuts that kind of cut their own threads. But this side marker is broken, which means it's been hanging on by one. So I guess the new one gets to hang on by one because I have no idea where the second little metal nut thing is. This tail light's broken. I guess it's a first gen thing because my brother's is also broken. There's a wasp nest in it. And water. That's not surprising. Oh, there's a bigger wasp nest in it. I will freak out if there's an actual wasp in it though. Not quite sure about how I feel on the taillights. I've done this one. I've also done the other side. They look very out of place right now. I'm just not sure they fit the truck yet. Because everything else is kind of aged and matte finished, and that's like the only shiny thing back here. It'll match when I'm done, but it just doesn't really match yet.